Good morning, Leo, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so Leo, what I like to do is to give you a special topics reading, and this reading is valid for a period of 3 months here, so it expires in September. So I have to ask you a quick question, Leo. Have you ever wondered whether your dream was an oracle that could give you detailed information about your situation, as well as could possibly better facilitate your ability to not only manifest, but to co create your desires. If you've ever wondered this, then wonder no more, Leos, because what I'd like to do is I'm going to be using this oracle deck here today in order to share with you or kind of give you a bird's eye view, if you will, of the energies coming into your situation to include obstacles that might be in present as well as a probable outcome. I'm going to focus exclusively and solely on your romantic situation for these 3 months here. So, as indicated, I'm going to shuffle up these cards here. And Leo, rest assured that this reading may not or will not resonate for each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking when it comes to your relationship. So let me shuffle up. Spirit, what messages would you like me to share with Leo for their highest good here? What are some messages you'd like me to share here? Okay. Leo, I'm going to start off by just examining the cards that fell to the bottom of the deck, or I'm just going to pull a few cards from the bottom of the deck here. I'll pull two cards here. Okay, we have Mindful. This is all about groupthink, okay? And we have Vanishing Mirror. That's all about ego sublimation. Okay, so let's start off with this first card here. See what this is suggesting here. This is all about, ladies and gentlemen, avoiding obsessive thinking, trying to keep, it's telling you, urging you to keep negative, hurtful thoughts out of your energy, okay? As well as don't allow others to really influence you. You know, it seems that you are involved, many of you, in a romantic situation that seems to be one party is more dominant, I'm kind of getting here, or it's just a one sided situation I'm feeling, in which you are, which you might find yourself. Okay? I'm also seeing too, this card is suggesting that you need to really surrender fear and uncertainty and avoid gossiping a lot here and just go on and just have faith. And this card is all about taking a risk. Avoid groupthink at all costs. Okay? And then you have Leo's Vanishing Mirror. Okay? Again, this is all about ego sublimation here. Okay? So this card is saying that perhaps some of you are a bit self-centered in some way here, that you need to surrender being that way, you know? And by surrendering self-centeredness, it would better enable you to embrace new opportunities, okay? It seems to be that some of you are being a bit self-righteous or have been a bit self-righteous, okay? I'm seeing a lot of fear here that's involved. It could be connected with you being this way or someone with whom you're dealing, okay? And being this way, it really keeps you from evolving here. So again, this card is telling you to take a risk and embrace a new you, what I'm kind of feeling here, all right? Let's move on and see what's going on with your current situation here. You have, wow, the Willow The wisp. This is all about pleasures, ladies and gentlemen, hidden in the shadows. Okay? So this card is, it's saying it's time that you, Leo, embrace the unknown. Because if love is truly what you're seeking, love certainly awaits you there in the unknown here. You know? This card is telling you that it's time that you get out of your comfort zone. Again, it's time that you take a risk. And I can't stress that any further here. But certainly there are treasures hidden within those shadows here if you take the leap of faith. All right? So let's look at your potential obstacle or something that may come towards you as assistance. We have Heart Home. This card is all about compassion here. Okay? It is all about, ladies and gentlemen, learning to make some effort to really surrender judging others. Surrender critical, being too critical. And it's time that this card is telling you that you may have a difficult time doing this, but compassion, it seems, would be the best policy for you. I don't feel that forgiveness is really required at this time, but this card is asking that you be a bit more compassionate. Okay? Let's move right along, ladies and gentlemen, and see what might be hidden that perhaps you are unaware, of the fact that it's hidden and it's something that you need to hear. Okay? We have lost in space, needing direction. Wow. So what that's suggesting is that I feel that a lot of you here, it looks like you're feeling a bit lost. And this loss is due to your fear and your jealousy and of others' toxic behavior. Okay? And I feel that you won't know what to do in terms of making a decision here, but you know that a decision is one that you need to make. Okay? So this card is asking you need to really trust your intuition and eliminate your fear here. You guys have a very seems like you fear change quite a bit too much. All right? But all of life is change. Let's look at what your probable outcome is. Wow. We have the falling angel. This is spiritual narcolepsy, Leo. So, with that said here, this card is telling you, quite frankly, watch out for falling angels who will tempt or seduce you into a one-sided situation if you may not, or some of you may already be involved in that type of situation. Okay? And you really need to release these people. Okay? And since, ladies and gentlemen, this is in fact a falling angel here, you're falling from the skies, right? So you have the opportunity to come back to earth with a new perspective. So in that sense, it's time that you change your perspective, okay, on how you're kind of looking at situations. Because I feel that many of you have kind of found yourself in an entangled web. Oh, what an entangled web we weave. It's time to make a decision, Leo, and to eliminate fear. But before doing so, this card is indicating that you might need to step back from this situation to evaluate the pros and cons before making a haphazard decision here. I'm going to select another card here just to gain a bit more clarity into your situation or into your probable outcome. We have, wow, many masks. This is all about the authentic self here. So we can look at this card in two ways, ladies and gentlemen. This card is telling you to get real and to stop bottling up your feelings and to remove that mask that you've been wearing. Or alternatively, it might be suggesting too that you are dealing with people, toxic people, who seem to be wearing a mask. And you might want to be a bit more vigilant around these people or just simply let them go and just take a risk as your cards have already indicated. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The cards have already told you, right? Your treasures are hidden in the shadows and the unknown. So embrace the unknown. All right. So since we are at that point in terms of we've just spoke about this falling angel or different toxic people around whom you may want to distance yourself or just simply release. I'm going to go in and select the 20 letters out of my bag, 200 letters, to give you some indication of the person or perhaps people you need to be a bit more vigilant around whom you need to be a bit more vigilant if you want to continue. Because again, these people are toxic. You might want to even consider letting them go for good here. But let's go on and just select 20 letters. Spirit, give me the directions to 20 letters for Leo. 20 letters of the people or person around whom they may want to be a bit more vigilant. Okay. Let's see what we have, Leo. All right. We have a Z, J, H, I, A, U, U, N, Q, A, N, Y. Okay, let's see how many we have so far. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 more letters, Spirit, to help Leo identify the person that's wearing his mask or who's wearing his mask. All right. And Leo, if your name shows up here, it may be saying that you're the one that's wearing the mask. Okay, so it's time that you get real. All right, let's see here. The last 6 letters are B, E, I, C, P, and Leo, you have a bonus tablet here. It's blank. So when a tablet appears blank, that means Leo, you can select whatever letter that you desire if it would complete a name here. So now I'm going to go back and just call these letters out to ensure that each and every one of you has them. All right. Let's see what we have here. We have 2 I's. There we have an E, a B, C, P, Z, H, 2 A's, 2 N's, 2 U's, a J, Q, Y, and again this blank tablet. Which again, you may select whatever letter you wish if that will complete a complete name for you. All right. So Libra, I'm going to go on and just get out another, Leos. I'm going to go on and get another Oracle deck here. My heart-shaded Oracle cards here to give you 5 more messages here from Spirit regarding your romantic situation, okay? Spirit, give me 5 more messages for Leo during this time period in question from now until the end of September, okay, that they would really need to hear regarding their romantic situation, okay? All right. Let's start off with, here we are. This is the first message, Leo. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit, Leo. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Second message. Give each other some space at this moment, Leo. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Take some time out to reflect. Third message, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel the way that you're feeling, Leo. Okay, fourth message. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So it certainly seems, Leo, that you've been really going through a rough patch with your, particularly in your romantic situation. As I said, it seems that many of you are in fact in an entangled type situation from which you need to extract yourself. Okay? But of course, if you would like to work on your situation, of course, that is your choice. But it's time that you need to make a choice here. So let me go on and just pull out your last message here. All right. When you pass from this world, Leo, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you shared with those you love. Okay? So, in conclusion today, Leo, I would just like to leave you with a message. Okay, a message which I'll communicate to you from my postcards here. I'm going to go on and just shuffle up and ask Spirit to just provide me with one final thought or message for you regarding the issues under discussion today. Something that Spirit wants you to also keep in mind as well. So, Spirit, give me one final message that you'd like for me to share with Leo. All right, we have this postcard, Leo, and I'm going to go in and read it as it is written. Okay. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance. But you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan. And when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so, so much. Wow, this is a rather encouraging message, Leo. Okay? So, Leo, if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to subscribe. Okay? If this reading has resonated, please give it a big thumbs up. And, Leo, I do know that your birthday period is about to commence, which you've seen that I've been posting few more readings for you, but certainly I have interesting readings coming along for you guys too as well. Be sure to subscribe, tap the bell so that you can receive readings as I post them. And again, I certainly look forward to hearing your comments, and have a nice day. Thanks a lot.